Howdy, 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 everybody. Trevor here. And the Beagle. Wow, thank you, CJ. Wow.
That's funny.
Now everybody's awake. And,
Me.
wow, talk about a perfect time, huh?
I know.
Oh, she did that at the cat.
What?
She did that at Jasper.
Well, everybody does that stuff like that at Jasper.
I'm kind of like, get away from it.
Yeah.
Yes, and you see Angel jumping behind. Anyway, it is April 4th, 2016, Monday morning. It's a beautiful day out so far. It is 8:49 p.m. We've been up for almost an hour. Eager to get going on today. It is 35 degrees out. Real feel temperature is 27. The high will be 64 and the low will be 33. And it's going to be warming up this week. So, yay! That's great. You know, that makes it much nicer so we can actually, like, get out in the RV, take some stuff out there. You know, Brad can get out in the garage and organize stuff and separate out stuff and all that wonderful stuff we'll talk about here in a few minutes. Lots of stuff. Basically because everything from the house is going. We'll talk about that. Yesterday was very busy. And Brad's back with killing him. Again. Or still. But him getting up, moving more, and not just sitting seemed to help some. And he wore his back brace. He did book the U-Haul. The car carrier with U-Haul. He did our taxes. He got the car up for sale and cleaned it out and vacuumed it out. He paid a few bills. And then he helped me move some stuff in the bedroom I needed help with moving. I'm really great at packing and sorting and purging, but moving the big stuff I need help with. Because, you know. But so he helped me do that. I got the bedrooms is done as much as I can right now until they move some stuff out. I used those vacuum bags and went through all of our bedding, separated out the blankets and sheets sets we're selling at the garage sale, and then the ones that we want to keep. And the ones we want to keep, I cryo-vacuumed them. I did that, and, you know, so we've got that all nicely organized, and got rid of a lot of trash. Brad went through most of his clothes. I found some more of his clothes in, some of the dresser drawers he needs to just quickly go through. We're just, like I said, taking the bare minimum, you know, of stuff that we actually wear.
Yeah.
And then we did go for a drive, and we got a little bit of a later dinner and stuff. You know, sometimes I need to just get out and clear my head, and you know, because okay, if you don't like swear words, this is the time to kind of skip over. Okay, the raging bitch in me was coming out yesterday because it was now unfun. I even tried to unfriend myself. Okay, trust me, nobody wanted to be talking to me.
You were a little grumpy.
I was very grumpy. I mean, I even heard the way I was speaking to him, and I stopped and I'm like, oh my God, I'm sorry. You know, I mean, the raging bitch in me had come out. It was no longer fun. Why the hell were we moving? We were never moving again. I'm tired of this shit. You know, and I knew I needed to have a talk with myself and pull my head out of my ass and knock it off. You know, because I can't take it out on him and I can't take it out on anybody else. So I was not fit to be around anybody. And like I said, I was making myself mad. I wanted to unfriend myself. Oh.
You were a little grumpy.
But you were pretty amazed when I'm like, oh my God, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And, because sometimes you hear yourself speak and you're like, oh my God, what a bitch. Stop. You guys decided together you were fucking doing this, so. And now it's not fun.
Yeah. Yeah, you were a little grumpy.
Yes, but I didn't take it out on you for more than just a couple sentences, and then I'm like, holy crap. Dial it back, girlfriend.
Yeah.
It gets very frustrating because you can't move the stuff you used to be able to move. Granted, it was, 17 and a half years ago that we moved. But you think you ought to be able to just still do it all. And it just gets so frustrating. And then it's not like a hoarder segment or anything, the amount of stuff we had by far, but it's just when you're really, really massively downsizing, that it's just like...
Well, and it's amazing how much crap you can accumulate over 18 years.
Well, but more like over our entire marriage, because every time we moved was just in town, so, in the county, so just pile all your crap in boxes and get a U-Haul and move it to the next location. So it's really cleaning out 27 years worth of stuff. 28, actually.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, and I mean, and then we did find all the stuff we were wanting to give the kids and stuff, because the other day I went to go give my youngest daughter something I wanted her to have and couldn't find it. So, yeah, found all that. So, those were some heavy boxes that I asked you to move, but, so, like I said, got that as much done as possible. Brad even said, the bedrooms echo now.
Yes.
And they do. Very sore. I just kind of dropped into bed last night. I've been actually beating him to bed now that the grandchildren are back home.
Yes,
I've been kind of like, I want to bed. So, yeah. And, we got stuff to do. And, let's see. Today, Brad's going to be working out in the garage. Because we're at the point now where we have a lot of garage sale stuff going out there. And we have, so he needs to divide up stuff that he's keeping and take it out to the motorhome or put it in the basement of the motorhome, honey. You can start doing some of that.
Yep.
And, then, the stuff that we're going to have the guys take to the dump and the garage sale stuff. So, maybe that's what we could do. Maybe we could put the stuff that needs to go to the dump toward the front of the garage so they could haul it out of the garage first.
That's what I was trying to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's got to work out there, and thankfully the weather will be warm enough and stuff. And then I'm going to be working in the kitchen. I'm going to be unloading our big pantry. We are going to go ahead and move that out because I just don't have any place to set any of the food or anything. I guess I could set it underneath the kitchen table if we needed it.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff, if it's dry goods, could go ahead and go out in the motorhome. Anything that's going to freeze, we can't, of course, have out there yet. But that's what we'll be doing. And the kitchen may take me a couple of days. At some point in time, I'm going to need your help unloading those dishes.
Okay.
Because like I said, we're only taking our Corel ware as far as plates and bowls and stuff. The rest of it we're selling, and if it doesn't sell, then we're donating it. Because that takes up less room you turn that on, that light on, huh? That takes up less room than everything else, and is what we like the best. So that's what we're going to be doing there. Brad already had one guy interested in the car, and so if you live local and you're interested in a, what kind of car, honey?
A 1993 Ford Taurus wagon.
Yeah.
V6.
Less than $1,000 or
best offer.
Best offer.
Yeah.
You know, let me know and I'll put you in contact with my husband. But yeah, that's all we got going on there. You know, we're going to talk about it. We're just doing the best we can. We're not perfect people, but unless you've made a cross-country move, you don't understand all of what it entails. It is so different than even moving within your same state. You know, and when you're making such a massive change of downsizing so massively and living in an RV, you know, it's very, very hard. And it's very hard when both of you are disabled. When both of you have physical limitations, you know, because before it used to be, I've always had some physical limitations and some health problems, but before I was the only one that did, and so my husband could lift anything, do anything, you know, but now it's both of us. You know, that makes it a lot harder, and the stress and everything, and pulling everything together. Poor Brad still isn't sleeping worth a crap. His back's still killing him every night, and then a lot of it is stress too. You know, and you know, because he's the primary breadwinner. You know, he's pulling everything together, getting money together, and you know, wants to take care of me and the critters and stuff. And I mean, you know, he feels like he has our very lives in his hand. And you know, but like I said, we're doing the very best we can, and no, we are not perfect, and no, we won't even discuss the eating stuff. Let's just say we're both stress eaters and both emotional eaters, and you know, we're doing the best we can. And also, we have not been buying groceries because we're trying to deplete the house. So, you know, we're just kind of eating what's here, you know, and but that'll all work itself out. That's the least of my concerns right now, is that, because, you know, we're trying not to go too crazy and stuff, but two, whatever my husband eats is not, I'm not the food police. It's not my job to chastise him on whenever he wants to eat or does eat, and vice versa. We learned a long time ago that that's a no-win situation, and you just don't do that. You know, and you don't want to feel like you're being criticized, you know. Especially with us, that's kind of a no, that's kind of the no zone. You don't criticize each other for the amount you're eating or what you're eating. You may suggest some healthier alternatives, and you know, but you know, like I said, that'll all work itself out. Right, honey?
Yes, it will.
You know, we're both two very stubborn people. I mean, not to the point where we're asinine, but you know, and we work well together, you know, for that. But you know, we're doing the best we can.
Yeah.
We can't be everything that we are, that everybody would like us to be. We can just be ourselves. As far as the channel name, we think that what we're going to do is have a contest after we have moved. Because right now is not time to have one.
No.
But we're going to have a contest, some kind of cool giveaway. Once we move, whoever's name we pick, we'll get some kind of a, we're going to wait till we get down if we find something cool.
Yeah.
But that's what we're going to do. My Etsy shop is now I don't have any listings on it. I've gone ahead and deactivated those until after I move. So, I don't want to have to worry about getting an order out in the midst of all this. Because I haven't had hardly, my big treat at night is if I can have even a half hour to sit and do some looming. Because we literally work until late into the night. Because, I think a lot of people, we don't have normal set hours. Not normally are we up at 8 in the morning.
Also, we're not normal.
We're not normal, but we may sleep in the morning, or we may even take if we get up early, we may even take a late morning or early afternoon nap. But generally, we work at night. We're still up packing and sorting and stuff way past 8 o'clock our time. So, like I said, we're just really, really, last week we didn't get as much done as we would have liked to have because we wanted to spend time with the grandkids. And then also because of the weather, it was so cold and snowy that, we couldn't even take stuff out to the RV because, first of all, for a couple of days it was hard to get out there.
Yeah.
And then we didn't want to track all the mud and slush and everything in there. So, but we're getting all that going now.
Yep.
So, anything else, babe?
No, I think you covered it all.
Nope. Yep. Waiting for my Tylenol to kick in. And then I'll go get dressed and get at it. It's just funny. See, I hate cleaning a kitchen, but I don't mind packing it. What sense does that make, honey? None.
That's not sweet.
It doesn't make any sense. And I'm throwing away a lot of those kitchen towels and stuff.
Oh, that's what I figured too.
Because they are hideous.
Yeah, that's what I figured too.
I think you already went through all the lower cabinets, didn't you, mostly? You went through the pots and pans, you went through the bowls and that, and the container. Yeah. And did you go through the one by the fridge? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, yep.
So, yeah, he already went through all but the baking one. Had the baking stuff. He already went through all of that stuff. So, fun.
Yes, it is.
So, anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. Remember that we love you guys, and we cherish your friendship, and we think you're all awesome. And if any of you want to come over and help us out, go ahead. And we will talk to you guys tomorrow.
Yes, we will.
Bye.
Bye.